All right, we are back. So we are picking back up. It is still the day of your departure. I'll say, a couple hours have passed, so y'all are still maybe late morning, not quite noon. Just hanging out on the boat, doing stuff. Y'all haven't really been approached, like given jobs or anything, so y'all are pretty much being left alone.
I would like to latch a chair to one of the masts so I can sit on deck and do my.
To the mast in the center, or to the one of the rails on the side, or.
Oh, no,
there's
you're
also
probably right.
there's
One
also
of
the
rails
castles.
on the side.
There's also the castles at the bow and stern.
We'll go with one of the rails on the side.
Okay, starboard report.
I don't know.
Would you tell me where you do it? I don't know.
I don't know. Just choose. Right.
Oh,
Right one.
All right,
Right,
port it is.
sheesh.
I'm just kidding.
Port.
No, that's starboard.
that's
I don't
starboard.
know.
I was just saying right as starboard, dude. Come on.
messing.
I was like, I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so you
Boats are not my thing.
Swift. Y'all see Swift like dragging.
Nope.
Y'all
Shalon.
see Shalon. This is very confusing sometimes.
I know.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's not Friday.
Y'all see Shalon dragging a chair out of the meeting room. And she procures some rope and walks over to the starboard side of the boat, about midway, basically almost the center of the deck, in line with the main mast, and seems to be like strapping a chair down and just tying it off.
And we agreed that I could have 12 hours to work on my book if that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, if that's
All right,
all,
that's what I'm
all
gonna
you wanna do. Okay, so she just begins. She spreads a whole bunch of papers out on the deck, and puts various items on them to hold them down. And
Hey,
begins.
Shalon, what you doing?
Copy my spell book. Let me be.
What? Okay.
You see her making very extremely slow, calculated. You could tell that she's judging, waiting for a certain rock in the ship before she even pulls a certain line. It's just taking absurd amounts of time. With every stroke. It seems to be in complete concentration.
I watch her for a few minutes, and I'm like, this is boring.
So we're on the river. Does anyone get seasick or anything? Are people pretty used to being on boats?
I wouldn't think it would be too bad on a river.
Yeah, there isn't crazy.
And it is a wider boat.
There isn't much crazy rocking. It's pretty steady. I mean, she's writing in her spell book. There's still some movement, though, you know.
I don't know. You're in a car, you're reading something, and you're just you're getting sick.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I still sound like crap.
Yep.
Oh, you sound
No.
amazing.
I don't know what happened. I unplugged and replugged, so that worked. You can still get motion sickness, though, on any moving surface.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay, give me a Constitution save, Stug.
What? This wasn't about me.
You asked.
You asked.
You're just standing on the side of the railing, looking
Don't
at the
forget
shore
it's an extra
passing by.
Actually-
D6 for every
That-
save.
That's
Actually,
right.
he should roll. Not to throw insult to injury, but he should roll with disadvantage here, because your likelihood for experiencing motion sickness is going to be enhanced if you have a restricted field of
That's
view.
a good point. So, he's standing still, but the shore is passing, right?
Oh my god.
And the fact that you're standing still, you're still, but you see the shore passing. This is very.
It's called
Yeah.
it's called visuovestibular imbalance.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's a good point. Give me another for
Oh
your
my
disadvantage.
gosh.
Wow.
That's more like it. Yeah, you that's perfect. Yeah. It was a DC, whatever was higher than that. you, you're feeling a little woozy. just looking over, and you're like, ugh.
So would then I guess almost stumble his way to the end to like one of the railings and just put both hands on.
Yeah, this is weird. You've been on boats before. I don't know why you're. Maybe you should stop looking at the shore. You think that might
that sounds right. Stug would then just fall over, just lay down on the deck, looking up.
Okay. Yeah, after a couple moments, one of the deckhands. Hey, you're in the way. Can you move?
Drag me.
We can't do. You weigh a lot. Okay, we're trying to, and like some people are stepping over you. We're just trying to move some rigging.
Stug would, while still laying on the ground, would just like curl up his legs and push off the railing. Try to push away from it.
Okay, you do.
It's not like a break the railing or anything.
No, you do, but it's like, hey, stop! You're scratching the deck.
I'm scratching the wood that you're standing on. Oh my. Stug's gonna try to do like the worm maneuver and like backwards. Like there you go.
Yeah, he's just like, no, not with the metal. Can you take that off? I mean, you can do that. Please stop. And he's you see him like he's just looking at where you've gone, and there's
creases in the wood.
Well, I mean, there's
shavings.
Yeah, there's scrapes. It doesn't. Give me an insight check.
Wow. Okay. All right. Insight.
Somebody's gonna have to fix this. As you continue to do the worm. Yeah, and more deckhands are like, well, stop! Have come, and they're trying to like, they're just like, please stop, please.
Stug would stand up, like trying to get like his feet under him again. And,
yeah, you do.
And just make his way to a mast, and just put his arm up, like trying to hold up.
What's going on? You getting sick?
Stop talking.
You got this isn't even the sea. This isn't really even rocking. We're just moving.
I'm fine. You should probably fix that.
Oh, okay. He scampers off. You see him. Try not to, slide around in that stuff on the deck. It it really ruins the finish.
Don't mind him. He puts the drama in Dramamine. Anyone?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
No one responds.
No one.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. Hold on. How do I kick? You see him return probably a few moments later, and he's got like a palm sander, electric DeWalt. No, he's got like a block with some sandpaper. He starts sanding down, just a couple of like the wooden burrs and the uneven surface, and as you just sit there, he just spends time sanding it back down smooth, removing the blemishes you put in there.
Wow, Stug, you made a big mess. What's wrong with you?
I feel like I'm gonna make a big mess.
Why are you sick?
I can't look down. I look up.
When you look up, you actually see, the rolling clouds, which are stationary, but you're moving. That's weird.
I think I'm getting sick.
All right, bye.
Good talk.
I don't want you to puke on me, thanks.
Still would just be trying to hold it in. Then
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I could try to heal you, but I don't think that's gonna help.
You're just hugging the main mast.
Oh, I'm hugging the main mast?
Yeah. You're just giving him just a hold me hug.
Am I in danger of him getting
No,
stuff
you're
on my
on
thing?
you're on the far side of the boat. Well,
Okay.
I mean, if he's very projectile, I don't know. Like if it catches a slit and pressure builds behind it, like I don't know.
Alright.
But I don't think you would. This is far.
There's enough
away.
room that I should be good.
Oh yeah, that would be a tragedy.
Oh.
You have no idea.
Stug's there, hugging the post. I guess it's time for someone else to do something.
So, did we decide how we're gonna go in and attack? We were talking about that last time. Have we decided? Huh? Hello? Anybody?
I think it's just you and Stug. Unless,
Yes,
I don't know
we did
where
do that.
Anadius.
Oh,
Anadia, Stug's gonna puke, and Shalon's being boring, and she's writing. What are we
I
doing?
gotta get this copied over. Don't you want me to have great spells like summon greater demon?
Yeah, that would be cool. I can talk to demons.
I got that now.
Yeah, I'll go for deck and go. Oh, summon greater demon. No.
can we all just be quiet? Just
Wow, there's a pole hugger on here. Huh, okay.
Yeah, whoever would have thought Stug would be a pole hugger?
Okay, I think I need another cup of coffee and make sure my spoon stands up in it.
Anadius.
Yes, hello, hi.
Hi. Stug's gonna puke. What do we do?
Watch, laugh. What do you mean? To stop it, to cope with it, to make it happen again.
Yeah, so you don't feel so much like you're gonna hurl, but you definitely got like a headache and some lightheadedness and.
Here, Stug. Eat a berry. I grab a berry out of my hair and hand
Stug
it
would
to
hold
him.
out a hand, take the berry,
Okay.
and you'd see him just like crush it and push it through the slit. I got a little bit of that. Thanks.
On the inside, like the berry mash just kind of comes through. You can fit a berry through one of those slits, and
Okay.
and like it kind of hits your face and rolls down your chin and like holds against your mouth guard, and like you stick your tongue out, you're like, you kind of wrestle it up against the side of your face,
Yeah.
and you get it up high enough, and then gravity like it falls. You're like, you get that berry, and yeah. You got it,
Thanks.
you know, and you can actually, as you lick the inside of your faceplate, there's still some more. You got to it's hard to get to the inside of the faceplate, though. I don't know how long Stug's tongue is.
Okay,
Monster.
That wasn't a deterrent.
So how are we gonna get in here? We have to decide what we're gonna do. Stug wants to walk into the water and go underneath a bridge. I don't know that that's gonna happen.
I want to ride a
My
shark.
bicycle.
What's
You wanna ride a shark?
We're in a river
There's-
and not an ocean, so at least I know sharks are in
And Bree, you do know that Cave Bender was planning on having a war meeting today,
There's-
probably around noon.
There'll be a war meeting. Maybe you'll feel better by then, because you still have some time.
I hope so.
It's still in the middle of the morning.
You need some tea. Do you have any tea? We need some hot tea. That'll make him feel better. I'll go find you some tea. I go run up to the kitchen.
I don't.
There's no
Boats
kitchen.
and fire don't really.
There's no kitchen on this boat.
There's no kitchen on this boat.
Yeah,
Oh.
but there's a mess.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
I mean, pretty much wherever the food is.
A galley.
The
So
mess,
there's
a
a mess
galley.
where they eat. The galleys where you cook.
Yeah,
Kiri has never been on a boat. Oh, come on.
She's on a
Yeah.
boat. Yeah.
Probably.
Tea.
He's probably
You
gonna
find
be
that
stuck down
there are kettles, hanging over some stoves, and yeah, there's a variety you can get some coffee, get some tea, different varieties of tea, whatever you think he would need, something strong or something fruity.
So I get him some tea. I make him some tea. Put some
Is it
sugar
strong
in.
or fruity tea?
Stuck with for fruit.
Strong or fruity? What?
Like,
Those
is
aren't-
it
It's a
like
strong
very
fruity tea.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of
Perfect. It's
herbal
gonna slap
power.
him in the face
Yeah, to slap him in the face,
with
get rid of the
citrus
headache,
zang
and calm his tummy. It's a
and
little bit of
fight off
everything.
scurvy.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that is
calm
important.
his tummy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got him a nice big old. It's actually a mug. He's like Stug's big.
I make it in a giant beer mug,
There you go.
and I come out. They come in pints. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
Stug. I got you some tea. Drink this. It'll make you feel better. I promise.
Stug would reach out, take it, and you'd see.
It's hot.
He just pours it in on top.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
what?
hot. It's hot tea.
You just pour it down your face mask?
Yes, 100%.
It's hot tea.
Okay.
I literally told you it was hot.
You take 3 points of damage as scalding hot liquid pours through your face mask
I'll mark it.
all around you.
13.
And yeah, it burns. It hurts. It's hot tea that you just poured down your face mask into you get some of it. Like, you definitely get some of it. It's not leaving. In fact, you get all of it because it doesn't like encompass your head.
Ananias, I think he's getting dumber.
I think the pain helps.
I'm doing some research to see if that disadvantage roll was actually merited in this particular instance.
Don't worry. Remember what I said about the DC of
I
the
think
check.
it's merited. He just dumped tea on his face. Hot, boiling, scalding tea.
No, it's
Stug,
fine.
you could just lift the visor and
It helps me.
consume like normal people.
No, that helps me. I feel
I
better.
don't know. He may have difficulty coordinating his muscles to swallow the tea if he takes it off, because I don't know if you saw him when he had his helmet off last, but he was not exactly with it, so to speak.
Well, that's when he had it off. I said take
Just
the
with
visor
it
up.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't even lifted the visor? What a moron.
No.
Right.
he's
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
He is just pouring it through the.
That's why I said I think he's
The
getting
slit.
dumber.
Well, did he at least successfully swallow the tea?
I got some of it.
I mean, yeah, you got
Like
some of it,
some
yeah.
dribbles.
Okay.
Well,
Most
I
of
hope
it
that
is-
helps settle your tummy. Probably not, because now your face is burning.
But I don't feel sick now. I feel just pain. It's better.
You still feel kind of lightheaded. I mean, yeah, it is better, but it hurts. I don't know why the face hurting would be better. That is what it is. So you guys see as y'all are sailing down this river, there seems to be, quite a few homesteads just, popped up on either side of the river. You don't travel for more than maybe 15, 20 minutes at a time before you come up around, at least a handful or a single house with, a dock on the river or some boats pulled up on the shore on either side. So, this is the river bank seems to be pretty heavily populated, and y'all are not the only boat at all on this river.
Hi. I wave hi to everybody we go by.
It is one of the larger boats, right? It's
Yeah, definitely. Y'all have seen other boats of similar size, and y'all seen a decent amount of barges as well. Just basically with pole workers pushing them up and down the river. But yeah, as far as vessels carrying a lot of people, y'all are definitely probably one of the larger ones. That you've seen. There just seems to be a lot of movement, especially here right around Yatar.
makes sense.
And just tons of fishing. The river is definitely part of the lifeblood of Yatar. You definitely get that feeling.
Would we see Bakal? Would he be on the main deck, or would he be probably in one of the castles?
You want to look for him? Give me a perception check.
I'll I'll take a look.
Oh, and Naughty's is on baby duty.
Look at that hair.
Hi, Thomas. Look at him. He's just staring at Daddy.
Yeah, you.
Your mic isn't working or something if you're talking to us.
Yeah, I had it muted just in case.
Oh.
I didn't know if he's gonna be making sounds.
Oh,
No,
it didn't show that it was muted. That's what was throwing me off. It was weird.
Yeah, he
Um,
might start making sounds, so I'm gonna keep myself muted for a second.
Gotcha.
it sounds like, "What's up, cuz?" It'd be like, "Shake me, pat my back."
Shake me, no.
No, not shake me. Like, well, gently up and down. Anywho,
Bounce.
bounce.
Rock?
Bounce is the word. You
I thought you said shank.
no.
And I was like, what is he trying to say?
What is he trying to recover from? Shake. No. The word I was looking for was bounce. That was the word. I got shake out. And boys is like, "Don't shake the baby."
You know, I'm like, yes, let's not shank any babies.
Yeah, you're able to find him probably after a couple minutes of searching up on the main deck.
All right. Since Stug is feeling a little bit better, he
Or the second tier Stern Castle, I should say. How about that?
okay. Stug would carefully make his way up, like,
Mhm.
taking his while, making sure he doesn't want to slip or throw up or start to feel bad again.
Mm-hmm.
He would come up to Kyle and if he's not busy, he would is he seem to be talking to anyone? Or is he
He's
just
smoking a pipe.
Stug would saunter over to him and flat out ask, "You happen to keep a ear out for the chill by any chance?" Any-
Nah, not really.
uh,
I mean, not for lack of effort. I just haven't heard much.
I've been saving up, hopefully, to one day either hire or maybe pay my way into finding where they are and ripping them all apart.
Yeah. I mean, can't say that wouldn't be a terrible idea. To make sure you send word to me if you ever
Since
head
you've
out on that adventure.
clearly gotten higher up in the organization, I was just wondering if you would maybe come across, or if you do, to keep me in your mind. It'd be really appreciated.
Yeah, sadly, I just hadn't heard anything about their actions or movements or where they are. As far as Lord's Alliance getting involved, well, as long as they don't cause trouble for, any merchants or traveling caravans, etc., etc., if cash keeps flowing, Lord's Alliance ain't likely to step in. So,
Understood.
it all depends on how they, bide their time. It's been a long while since our last run-in with them, though.
Over 4 years, but still, those two were the probably hardest of my life. Look, I'm gonna flat out say it. I feel like I'm obsessed with wanting to find every one of them and make sure it never happens again.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, naturally, if I hear anything, I'll reach out to you. And I don't know if Yutal would interested in that either. But if I find them, I'll definitely send word.
How are you going about looking for them?
And when I'm not doing missions for the Alliance, I'm just a mercenary trying to find work. I was thinking eventually either they'll come far enough south towards Waterdeep or to look for a larger contract, or I'll have a contract that sends me up north.
You heard about these barbarian groups?
I think we ran into a barbarian tribe up past Belliard. They were ravaging the area. I'm pretty sure I slew a good number of them. As he looks down on his on his armor piece, is like, yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I see. Well, I don't know. We've got a couple reports in from them. They normally are very nomadic. Don't go anywhere near civilization. But something's pushing them there, driving them.
Just around Belliard, or?
Oh no. A lot of towns all around the Desert Valley. There's a lot of open country out there, and they generally wander and live off the land. But
that does remind me, though. There's a farmstead north of Belliard where we ran into an orc party attacking a small homestead and burned down a lot of farms. And
orcs, you say?
Mm-hmm. But I ran into a member of the Order of the Gauntlet who was helping to protect them.
Helping
if
protect
there's anything,
the orcs?
No. Protect the people of the homestead. If there's anything the Lord's Alliance could do for them, maybe you could ask them to send someone to check. Maybe have them brought closer to one of the towns.
What farmstead?
Well, that's a good question. Hey, guys, what was the name of that farmstead? Up north of Belliard, lots of orcs. Shalon burnt 3 of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd have to go back and find my notes, but I'm sure it's in there.
Giant dragon was there for a moment, and then it just disappeared. It was really weird. No idea?
I'm looking. Hold on.
No, it's okay.
The Lavelle brothers, they asked about us. Let me see. There was Stefan and Marin. Delman Ranch.
Oh.
Delman Ranch.
Okay, I mean, I'm familiar. I don't know exactly where
I
it's
just
at.
got so lucky I clicked on the exact day where I'd written that.
So, I mean, I know you mentioned a band of orcs. You think, how many were there?
It was a pretty small war party. It's maybe 50, 60.
Well, you think there was any relation or ties to the Chill?
I don't remember seeing any of the marks of the Chill.
The Chill? What's the Chill?
I'm sorry, you're down there right now. Unless you came up here, I don't think you can hear me now.
I came up there because you asked me a question.
She's got really good ears.
Of course I'm there.
It's a mercenary group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something mercenary. Don't call them a mercenary group. It's a
they're
band
a
of
bunch of
greenskins.
beasts is what they are.
They're a bunch of what?
Beasts.
Oh.
No better than
I thought you
monsters.
said beast things.
They're mostly goblins, half-orcs, orcs, and even some worse things.
So a group of bad guys. I hate goblins. I hope you kill them. I don't like goblins.
Sorry. Good.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah,
Y'all
that was-
always work this easy together.
No. Pretty
No.
sure she's tried to kill me twice.
What?
You've killed me like 20 times. What are you talking about?
That sounds accurate. Killed? What do you mean?
Eh.
Like, how do you keep coming back?
She is
Right.
friends with the necromancer.
I am. Rennie, he's a good friend. But no, he killed me just like yesterday.
You killed her yesterday.
But Anadius healed
Do you
me.
know
It's
what
okay.
killed means, little one?
Well, I mean, I wasn't dead.
See,
Okay. Well,
She
what?
was just mostly dead.
So, do you maybe mean hurt? Like he hurt you yesterday?
He hurt
Maybe
me really
that's.
bad.
Oh, okay. He hurt you.
And if Nadius hadn't healed me, I would have been dead.
I think I may have hurt her.
Okay. Well, why are you hurting your companions?
You know what? I
I had just healed him too.
I was worried. I was scared. They were attacking me.
Oh,
They were
okay.
trying to get the armor off him.
The armor.
Have you seen his face?
No, that is. Yeah, we're not. It's going to be a couple days before we get to Riverguard. That is strange.
Couple
I didn't even
days?
notice. Yeah,
Oof. Oh, okay.
that's.
It's all right. Here I was thinking river travel was quicker.
Well, I mean, that's pretty quick.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's just down there a little bit.
Also, I haven't met the captain of this spot. Who's the captain?
And he looks. He's like, oh, he's over there yelling at people.
With or without a hat? Does he have a hat on? Can you tell?
Yeah, he's got a hat on.
Oh, he's got a nice, is it
Yeah.
like a tricorn hat?
No,
What
it's
talking
just a big old. Oh god, it looks like a. Why is my brain like a? Oh my gosh,
Suffer as I have
Um,
suffered.
dude. Just like a woven like woven out of
Reeds.
I'm dead. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like my brain's
That's like
like
Black Dimension in real time.
Yeah.
Or-
that was it.
That's like a time lapse of Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it was 100%. That was one, by the way.
Hey guys, I think I have to go for a little bit, but I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Question.
sit here, maybe.
Good luck.
Can you cover
Carrie
your
gets frozen.
camera?
Instead
Sure.
of
Because
Yeah,
if you
no,
leave, if you
this-
leave it,
connect.
all the
Yeah.
videos got to move. There you go. Or just sit it upside down on your desk.
So I guess
no, point it at the technician so we can watch.
Yeah. Like, do a
we
good
can
job.
tell me.
All
I
right.
think you're doing it wrong.
But yeah, he's just down on the deck, giving some instructions to some of the men.
Man, call your sergeant said we're probably gonna have a meeting today. Is that we have multiple days or?
Yeah, I think here in a couple hours, just share information, get what you know, get what we know, and
Okay.
formulate a battle plan. He'll be there, some of his men. And just, pull everybody together and see what we're going to do. How we're going to
Okay.
go about, hitting this place, or maybe we don't hit it at all. I don't exactly know.
I mean, I was thinking we could ram the ship into it. Really cool.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
It's just like, boom, right into the side.
Right?
Yeah, right through the gate. They
Mhm.
wouldn't see that coming, would they?
No one expects it.
No, I don't think I'll go for it though. Just being truthful. Plus, this ship doesn't have a battering ram. That'd be helpful. Maybe if I could get one on there though.
I just want to point out if we're worried about having, like, they had ships in there.
They had ships.
They had little ships, like smaller ships.
Mm,
I felt like about half the size of this one.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
give me
we wreck
a
one
give me a
ship, we get
history
two
check.
ships.
Give me a
Sure
history check.
thing. History. Ba-da-da-da-da.
How much does he remember?
What'd you get?
13.
Okay, yeah, you remember at the time when y'all were in there, and y'all got a fairly decent look at the harbor because y'all walk down there, getting in a rowboat. Yeah, they had one vessel that was maybe a third the size of this, which was probably their largest vessel.
A third, pardon me.
And again, it's a small, like this vessel could never fit in the harbor of that keep. It's just not that large. So
it's
like
a pretty small keep. Might be.
Well, from a size standpoint, it's just not what's happening.
I don't know. Let it happen.
Yeah, it's just it's just not that large.
Okay.
Enough to fit this even through the gate. But then there were much other like slimmer, sleeker, faster boats that maybe held. You could probably fit 6 men in them, but they were very slender and meant for like
small raiding vessels.
Oh yeah, like they could zip through the water.
Like they would
definitely
made
for intercepting and
come next to a ship and then they would climb on board.
Oh yeah,
really at night when the watch wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, all these things.
Hey,
like, wow.
Hey, we should probably have a few people stay awake.
All that.
Thanks, Patton. We should have people take shift's watch.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Good call.
I mean, do people do that on ships? I don't know. Not on ships.
No. We just hope that they keep sailing in the correct direction. No one's awake. We just sort of we put it on cruise control.
See,
everything's fine.
See, I knew. See, now I'm glad. Nah.
Okay, I'm here for a little bit. He's outside working, so it's all good for now.
Well, all right. McCall, I just wanted to see if you knew anything.
Looking at your tree, it looks like it has extra sparkle effects and lens flare.
I don't know what's going on with it, but
that's awesome.
I noticed that.
I think twist the little lens.
No, leave it.
Or leave it. J.J. Abrams would be so proud.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Lens flare every time.
Yeah,
because it's a repurposed document camera that's made in China.
Repurposed document. Oh, you mean that?
Into a webcam. That we got during the COVID
we needed 650 of them.
Right.
You can't. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, but it didn't look like that a little bit ago, so I don't know
what
happened.
So that thing's it has a manual focus. Twist the lens. Twist it. Yeah.
We saw the guy.
Do we have his consent form?
Nope. He's gonna be doxxed now.
Yeah, he's gonna be doxxed. Okay. Yeah. So anything else you want to say to?
No, that would be all. All Stug says.
Yeah, he did ask you though. He's like, is there any reason you're, all dressed up for battle? You expecting something?
Doug would look off into the distance. You always have to be ready to call.
Do what?
As he would look back, you always have to be ready. Is what I said. It's.
I don't. The reports have all been, of the pirates attacking further south. I haven't heard anything up this far north. I mean, there's look, and he motions out to the river. So, I mean, there's people everywhere.
There's normal people out there. So he's like, okay. So
yeah, I don't think any pirates are hitting around. I mean, there's probably some thieving going on, on that boat. But
still would lift up the visor then.
Give me a athletics check.
Strength check. Okay.
Oh my word!
What'd you get?
Yeah,
24.
Call
your rolls. I don't have it up.
Oh, sorry. 24.
Oh yeah, snap right up.
Snap right up. All right, that's nice to have the air in your face.
His eyes kind of some wisp of something on there. Is that dust?
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
It's an old piece of armor.
Yeah, what does his face look like?
Yeah, it's red. it's definitely red.
Sorry, I spilled some tea.
Why?
They said it would help with seasickness.
It looks like you dumped it in your face.
I mean, they said it would help with seasickness.
You didn't have time to wait.
Huh.
Needed then
Did it?
kinda replaced uneasiness with more pain. It was all right.
Right. Okay.
You know, it is nice having this wind blow in my face. It's nice.
Yeah, but you should maybe get like an ointment for that or something.
Do you have some?
I mean, I don't have. Utah's got some bombs and stuff.
Oh, I don't want to ask you.
Are you sure? Why not?
Yep. Oh no, it's fine.
You don't want to.
He's gonna yell at me. He's gonna. I'm gonna
He
ask
yells
for
at
it.
everybody.
Then he's gonna tell me you don't have a requisition for him, and then I'm gonna have to come back and get a
something
requisition
like that.
for him.
No, you don't need that. That's just a little. No, you don't need a form for
Really?
that.
You can
Really?
just
Is that what you
send
think?
him to the medic instead and go around Utah. You have to worry about that.
There's a
That's
medic.
another good idea.
Where's the medic? Hey, Sergeant, can you show me where the medic is? I assume you're right there.
Yeah, I can show him where it's at.
Are you just like you just pointing? You're like that's the other
No,
side of the
I'm
ship.
gonna
But I
li-
don't.
No, just
Uh,
follow me. We can go down. I know where the ointment is, and yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I'd follow the
Sure.
sergeant.
And you just go there. There isn't really each squad kind of has somebody that keeps those supplies on them. So there's not necessarily so much like a med bay or anything set up, but you know where some of the supplies are.
Yeah, I just take him to the one that I would take my guys to.
Sure.
And
Well, that'd be Yatal, then they get yelled at. But
oh,
but yeah,
well,
no, you kind of go in there and rummage through some stuff. Yatal is present. But
oh, that's fine. But
you're just gonna take a little bit. There's a little like tiny little jar that you just want to get. Just pop the top off of it, and there's some like a Vaseline style ointment in there. Good for any type of wound, just to seal it, just to keep it, to help that skin out.
Stug would put his hand in, and then just start putting it on his face.
Stug puts his gauntleted hand into this container.
He tries to take a little. It's a lot bigger and more than he needed.
Yeah. So you start smearing.
Oh, that's nice.
On
it's
your
really cool.
Yeah, and it's kind of pressing into the chain of the greaves on the fingers, and it's like, but you smeared. You got like clumps of it, and
after he gets like a lot on, and then he's still some on his hand. You just see him like shake his hand down. And
yeah,
thanks.
Some clumps fly back, but there's like goops.
Yeah, I close up, but you just take it, close it up, put it back.
Yeah.
Kind of like why don't you actually take pieces of your armor off to make life a little easier for this kind of craziness?
You could have also had Kiri help you.
Yeah.
Kiri's up there frozen in time. It's weird.
Kiri did just burst into stardust.
She is awfully quiet for the moment.
And Stug would just thanks. Can you?
It does feel nice, very soothing.
Oh, very soothing.
Cool. There's a slight tingling to it, and you smell like a mint. Something. It's nice.
Yeah, it's the stuff that helps with like burns and stuff. I know a few klutzy people, so.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna just try to stay out of the way till our meeting.
That might be a good idea.
Oh,
I heard about you on the deck. That's kind of going through the whole ship. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you don't feel sick again.
Thanks. Yeah. Hopefully not.
You're gonna be remembered for that the first time. Don't do it again.
I mean, I didn't feel good. I wanted to lay down.
Yeah, I know.
It's the boat's completely made of wood. I don't see how it matters where I laid down.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, they're kind of picky about that. That's why I like staying on ground.
Yeah, I like the ground more too.
I'll lead him back out of there. Hopefully you tell him this and turn around and start yelling.
Stuck would look over towards you, tell him, like, yeah, we should go.
All right. Y'all walk back out. Does anyone want to do anything else before? Nobody said hi to Reginald and Lily. That's weird.
Reginald doesn't need to be.
I can't speak horse.
I mean, we did just get on the boat with them.
It's
that's
true.
fine.
It's only been a couple
It's
hours.
only,
but
only a couple hours.
Yeah, Lily is very needy.
That's why she has Reginald.
All right. Well, then you guys just kind of hang out and take in the sights and enjoy yourselves until eventually
Combat. Combat.
Cavebender and what?
Combat. What? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying eventually
Enjoy yourself.
Cavebender and the captain come up to y'all. Well, they kind of split. Cavebender and basically it's like we're heading into the meeting room there. We're gonna have our little strategy meeting. I'm gonna gather my sergeants.
Oh, well, all right. We'll be ready. Do I just wait here? Do I go over there?
Well, you're on the deck. We're gonna go, and he points to like the what was the like inventory / little meeting room with the large table underneath the larger rear castle.
Okay.
Come on, Sug. We need the best seats.
Best seats. You think they have chairs?
I think the ones in the front have cushions. We won't know until we go there.
It's true.
And he looks at you, Evan Wood. Will you go find Henrik Patterson and Weebly?
Patterson.
Okay.
Tell them
I run off
we'll
to
get
find
started when they get there. Okay. Stupid camera. I'm about to get like a fixed focus DSLR, right? That's the way.
Yep.
I don't have that problem with focus.
That's the way. That
And it was a cheap camera made in China.
Well, yeah, that's like Luina's is nice because it literally is a manual focus. Like you rotate that lens. Those things can look good too. But if it gets knocked, you're like, it's bad. But you just gotta fix the focus. Well, yeah, you're able to find them. I mean, they're all just kind of derping around. It takes you a little bit to search the whole deck, or I'm sorry, the entirety of the ship. But you get them and
where they were.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I didn't know where they were,
Yeah.
get them, bring them, and
you spend a little bit of time like asking some of their men, like, where'd you last see them? Yeah. Within about 10 minutes, though, you got them all. You got them all found and in there. So yeah, you guys walk in. With everyone in the room there, it is.
Are there chairs with padding?
There are chairs. They have a pad on the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
That's what
on
we
the
needed.
back.
I mean,
there's a seat.
whatever.
Pad.
We'll
the seat
like
is
Stug's
padded.
gonna tell whether it's hard or soft anyway.
It matters.
It matters.
Yeah,
It
when
might
Stug
matter,
when
but
Stug sits in the
it's
chair,
like-
it creaks a little. Yeah, it's straining.
Oh, all right.
But yeah. So those that are present are you all, along with Cave
That
Bender.
includes me.
Well, did you go?
I mean, I would assume I would go.
Okay, then yeah, you pack it up and bring your stuff in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Cave Bender's there, along with Sergeant Everwood and 3 other sergeants who you guys have not met, along with Captain Torville. And he's got what seems to be maybe his first mate there, who y'all have also not met. And y'all were all kind of sitting around the table. Cave Bender starts. You guys, everyone know each other? You want to go around the table? You want to go around the table?
Oh gosh, we're doing icebreakers.
Hi, I'll do it first.
All right, two truths and a lie. My name is Naudius.
Hey.
I'm good at playing a lot of instruments, and
Okay.
I've already stolen from you.
Question. Is one of the answers like I'm good? Like one of the lies?
Well, my three things were my name, my instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking if I was a good person. You meant am I proficient at playing instruments? That's cruel.
Haven't heard anything from that little flute saying.
I'm working on it. That flute is special, and I'm kind of afraid to play it on the boat.
Yeah, Torval says maybe we can stay on subject. Maybe
We didn't recommend icebreakers. Let's plan this thing. Let's bust up these cultists.
right.
So what is your two truths and a lie, Torval?
Cave Bender will kind of say, "What? Okay, fine. No introductions. Y'all really killed that one."
No. What's the name of the ship, Torval? I don't know the name of your boat.
What do you got? Torval's just kind of like,
okay.
like giving y'all
Okay.
like he's not abused.
I don't think he's.
Cave Bender's like, so, Stug. What do you guys
Yeah.
know about this place? Y'all been here before?
So, it is just off of the main river. It has a main entrance with a gate leading into a small, looks like a shielded.
Torval pipes up. He's like,
hey.
"Yeah, everyone's familiar with the keep. I mean, we pass it. We've just not seen the inside."
Well, why? Then why'd you ask him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cave Bender kind of gives him a look like, let him talk.
What do you know, Stug? We already know that idiot.
It's like if you knew about it, why'd you let pirates take it?
Oh,
Did you ask that to Torval?
Yeah, that's Torval.
sick burn.
It's not my job to patrol these waters.
Not your job.
I do believe it is your job. I'm not a member of your Lord's Alliance.
Doug would take a look at the armor. He's like motion to the armor because I look like I'm usually on boats a lot, huh? Is that?
No, I do not believe you are ever on boats, and probably
There you
shouldn't
go.
ever go back on one after this. This may have been a large mistake for you.
Are you saying we're going to sink?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
I'm just saying I don't go on boats. I'm usually more walking on.
Okay, and I'm saying I do not patrol this river.
Nope. But
This
you're
is
on
not-
the river.
Yes.
I think this is how it went with Eisenhower when we were planning D-Day. Like they're talking about like what armor people wearing and who's on what river
I like to
and
think it was
that
the
sort of
same.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but more or less probably. Okay.
You're right. So what do you
Cave
want to
Bender's
know?
like, Stug.
What?
Yeah. Torval's
He asked
correct.
me what I
mean,
knew. I was about to tell him, and now he's interrupted.
The outsides. We do know the outside from the riverside. I've never seen
so
it.
you want to know about the raiders, the pirates?
Well, just how many? Tell me about the inside. How many troops they have, or what are we expecting here?
Judging from it, they had around 50. I can tell you, most of them were not trained. They seemed to be mostly bandits. They had a few among them that seemed to be more competent than the others. It's really not the keep itself that we're too worried about. It's the fact that the keep seems to be on top of an entrance to another level that is more than likely where we'll come in, and you all will probably not be involved with.
What do you mean not be involved?
They're mostly monsters down there. Most people who aren't adventurers don't tend to deal with monsters that well.
Are you saying we're not up to it?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I don't know many captains who get off their boats and then fight and then live.
Get off my boat? I assume
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the boat at any point.
Oh, you're not?
Why would I?
Oh, okay. All right, it's whatever.
Yeah,
So
why would he
what happens?
leave the boat?
What
That
happens
is not
if it
part of
sinks?
my contract.
Landlubbers to leave the boat.
I am transport, good man. Transport.
Oh,
Glorified
thought you
delivery,
were-
man. Got it.
I thought you were a member of. My
A member of what?
No, you're fine. I thought you were, cared about other people. I understand.
Oh,
So, how much
sure,
are they paying?
I definitely do.
Do you own the boat, or are you
Well,
renting the boat?
Yes, this is my craft.
What's the name?
Oh, kitty.
Kitty.
Oh, Mike's getting yanked.
I was given a kitty. Ow.
Oh, nope. Ready to
That
go.
does not
You
want to
might
be
have
there.
been given a kitty, but the kitty's like
Yeah, the kitty.
denied. You're denied. You scratched my head too much last night.
The name. Yes, the name is the Mariata.
Mariana. Okay. Well,
Mariata.
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 Mariachi.
No, but can y'all say Mariata?
Oh,
Mari
Mariata.
Otter.
Yes.
The
Oh,
Mary
yes.
Otter?
No.
Mariata.
The Mary Otter.
Sorry. So then, I think we have 30 people. Keep probably has 50. It's a smaller keep. It's not very big.
You mean we're outnumbered?
A little bit, not many. Again, most of them are bandits. We kill a few, they'll probably surrender or run. You know the like. As he turns out, come on, we've dealt with these kind of things all before.
Okay.
You kill 15, and then they all start running.
Oh, sure. I mean, you could definitely break their forces and put them into retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Just fireball the middle of them. It'll be fine.
So, back to this. We're not familiar with the interior of the keep. What do you...
There's a main hall, and then after that, where it seems that most of them were in there, and then behind the main hall, leading down a small passageway, seemed to be like a small altar room, and that would seem to be an entrance to an underground. No.
The entrance to the underground thing was, I thought, across the river.
Oh.
So we had to take a boat
it was-
over to it, didn't we?
Y'all took a boat from within the harbor. That's in the there's like a tiny protected little harbor, and y'all took a boat from there that flowed basically underneath the side of the hill that the keep is built on. Same side as the
so
keep.
it's below it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
same
with
side
the
as
keep, I think there was just the main keep itself, and then the walls around, right, guys?
Yeah.
We know that the walls extend out to the river, and it's got 2 gates.
Yep.
Fortification's probably about 25 feet high, at least on the riverside. That much we know, but we have no reports of anything in the keep. That's what I thought y'all were bringing. So there's a main hall, some sort of hallway. What does it got? A courtyard? I think it's a courtyard.
It has a courtyard that's connected to that covered harbor.
What about a harbor? Can we take the gate, bring the boat in?
I think the boat is a little big to go in.
The boat won't fit. Okay. So we're going to have to attack from the outside.
Well, I do remember there being a gate on the landed side as well. Smaller.
The main question is whether we want to take the approach of a more conventional siege, or rather infiltrate and open up the fortress to being occupied by your forces to allow us to incrementally consolidate our gains as we continue our incursion.
The captain pipes up. What type of, if any, artillery do they have on the walls? We are very well equipped for a siege assault.
I didn't see any.
Didn't see any?
I don't recall any, but I also wasn't out of character. I wasn't there at that session when they were first going in, so.
So give me a history check, or Shalon, or anybody.
Someone else who's better.
Do we
With,
I guess I
both do it?
can roll it.
Sure, or one of y'all can do it with advantage. You
Well,
give him the nod.
Oh well,
I'm
I
giving you
actually
the nod,
I have.
Swan.
Whoa, I have it anyway.
Oh, Kiri rolled.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, do I roll? You want me to roll again or not?
Kiri
Roll.
rolled. She
Kiri
moved.
rolled.
You can roll, yeah. Okay, I'll roll.
13 for Kiri.
Oh, for the love of Jesus!
And a 14 for Shalon.
With advantage, isn't that great?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're pretty confident. You're like, nah, this place was ruined. And they basically have moved in and we're in the process of building it back up. But
What?
you don't remember any type of like fort side fortification. Like it's definitely not armaments, but even the fort itself was kind of it was degraded. I mean, it's still stone and mortar.
I mean,
but
we would
I
like
relayed
to,
this information.
yeah.
Ideally, I think the Alliance would appreciate if we didn't siege it down and ruin it more. We could use it as a base after we take it back. It's a nice little keeping midpoint between.
Cave-Bender pipes in. Well, the Alliance would appreciate the least amount of casualties on our side.
Well, certainly, but I think there's an additional advantage here with the element of surprise going in initially. We'll have the opportunity, or at least a longer opportunity, to get your men in position on stable ground, stable footing, where they're going to be better equipped to fight, rather than having to fight amphibiously, which is probably going to cause a higher risk of casualties.
Oh, potentially.
Wait a second. Are you?
In other words, I
gonna-
think infiltration is probably the way to go.
Or Hakal, we could do one of the old bait and switches.
He looks at you. Go on.
Have a small team go on the landed side. They notice. They come out to either capture, kill us, or them. And while they're focusing on us, you all in smaller boats sneak in. And then we pincer them.
I think if they sense any activity of any sort there, they're probably going to lock down everything just as a general precaution. I think our opportunity of getting in is probably going to be diminished if we
I don't remember.
The captain kind
deliberately
of
alert
pipes
them.
up. He's like, I would go ahead and assume that they know this craft is coming down the river.
They may know that this craft is coming down the river, but if you send an advance team to infiltrate, you may have an opportunity. Because you can't hide this ship.
No, we
Right.
cannot hide the ship. And again,
Right.
they probably already know that we're coming. Whether I don't know that they would hit a ship of this size, or they have taken similar sized ships, but they were merchant vessels. I don't entirely know how they know what to hit, or if they're just taking shots in the dark and maybe getting lucky. That said, I would hope that they don't attempt to attack the ship for their sake.
It would not really make sense for them. If they know the ship is coming and they assume that we're coming to assault, their best odds are going to be to remain in their fortified position.
Yeah.
If they decide to come out and fight us, as far as I'm concerned, that's a benefit for us. We can dispatch them a lot more easily outside of their fortification,
Yes, but
and
the
dispense
force-
with all
the force that has to take the full brunt would be decimated by them, right? It's a risk.
Not necessarily. Well, everything's a risk. We're going to battle. There's always going to be some sort of risk involved.
Sitting safely in the harbor behind cannon fire doesn't seem that risky.
Anyone want to pipe in here?
There is a reason y'all requisitioned this vessel, I imagine, but again, no, it's just telling you options.
They are.
Maybe a night
So
assault.
you know,
we go and grapple over the gate.
Oh, that's not bad. I do want to point out the pirates themselves are nothing to be worried about. It's the fact that they are involved with a cult of water elementalists who I distinctly remember having some creatures that would even all of us were taken aback about their ferocity, and I imagine it was only the tip of the iceberg, if you will.
Cave Bender pipes up. What specifically? What are we dealing with here?
It was some creature with like pincers that we fought down below. It was they did some damage. There was a giant octopus I remember seeing. I think there was
That's below, though.
Is that out in the river?
I mean, it's connected to the river. I don't know if the fact if you just start bombarding from the ship, I think they would more than likely call for help from them. And I just want to say, I don't think the ship can fight stuff that comes from underneath.
I agree. I think we'd be more at a disadvantage against the cultists themselves. I'm not sure exactly what their relationship with the pirates is. If they use the pirates as mercenaries, while sort of hanging out in their fort, then there shouldn't be a problem. If they see us as more of an existential threat, it is possible that they could send a larger, more adept force out to greet us. And I agree, as Stug is sort of alluding to, they're going to have a greater advantage in that case because they're going to be able to manipulate the battlefield itself, so to speak.
So keep the fight on land.
I think that would probably be the safest thing to do. So the question is,
if you want
how do we most safely?
We got to get to land as fast as possible. Get everybody off the boat and get the boat out of here to safety is what it sounds like to me. That really is leaving us out to dry with no retreat option. Y'all think we could hold? It sounds like taking the fort is going to be what you agree to be potentially not that difficult, and I don't know how many 50 men. Y'all can just walk over 50 men.
She killed like 40 orcs.
Who'd you point at?
Shalon.
And a couple of us too.
None of you
Again,
died.
this killed word. Are the orcs still alive too? Like breathing and talking? Keep the little one here was talking about being killed just this morning.
No,
they were all just knocked unconscious. They were fine.
I remember a couple extra rangers. I remember a squid monster. Where are they now? I don't know.
You should, Cave Bender says, you should get yourself a little vest and write on there like how Stug does. You can put your kills.
I'm good, thanks.
Maybe a little.
I keep it in my notebook.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Huh, well, I mean, I'll ask you all just want to go out ahead and clear the path for me and my men?
I already said I could just shoot fireball in the middle of it. It'll be fine.
In the middle of what?
What do you mean in the middle of what?
Okay, so we have at the ends of our spectra here, sneak attack and fiery inescapable ball.
You wouldn't be anywhere near the ball. It'd be fine.
I'm throwing it out there.
Said last time.
I don't know if it's launched from the deck of a wooden ship. I don't know.
I thought we were about scaling the top of the
wall.
I don't know what's going to happen.
You want to do it from the crow's nest?
Oh,
do that.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm just thinking about all the ways this could metaphorically and potentially literally blow up in our face. So we're attacking a bunch of water cultists, right? Now, I'm no physicist, but unless you just want this to turn into a big... Yeah, exactly. Unless you just want to turn this into a big pile of steam because it gets blocked by some water and meanwhile the boat's on fire. I don't know. I'm seeing potential issues with this plan. We are going.
Fine, I'll just stay on the boat. You guys can figure it out.
I think you can come with us. There's no need to be dramatic here.
Don't use a fireball on the boat, is what he's trying to say. I don't know if you know, as Stug knocks on a part of the boat.
We were
It looks
just
like it's
talking
wood.
about being on top of the wall. Why can't I do it from the top of the wall? I don't see any issues with this. I'm very confused now.
So
So
let's
Shalon, you just wanna walk up there and just start fireballing. Is that what you're saying?
maybe let's focus on how do we get to the top of the wall. And the captain pipes up. I was imagining
Grapple hooks?
long ships and grapple hooks, right?
Yeah.
Rowboat over there.
Be easy.
Use the artillery from the ship as cover. I mean, that was my plan from the beginning, but it sounds like y'all don't want me.
Why didn't you just say that?
I have all these nice cannons. I don't know,
Fine. Then
but
let's
I
do
can't
everything
shoot
you
my
want to do.
cannons. We don't have to. I'll be
many
honest.
cannons you
The
got?
men
Four?
were kind of,
Four
and
on
his
each side?
first mate is kind of like, nah. It's like the men were really looking forward to shooting cannons. we have to be pretty reserved these days, but you know.
Can you can ensure that we get there at night too? I mean,
Oh, definitely, yes.
okay.
We know the exact location. We can arrive at night, by all means.
Out of curiosity, you trying to burn down the boat?
No. I was just selecting the little because each of these has 5 little markers next to it. I wanted to see if it would automatically do both. But since they're on the same set of are both spells on the flute are on the same set of charges, or are they on separate charges?
Pookha, what happened to all of my spells?
What are you talking about, Willis?
All I have are my abilities and my cantrips. My rest of my spells are not there anymore.
Oh,
You burned them. They burned away
Oh.
in righteous
I
fire.
got fireballs.
It's fine, I can fix it. I'll fix it.
No, okay. In combat, for some reason, they're not there. See at the bottom where it says mode?
Oh, got it. Okay.
Put it on standard. I don't know why they're not there in combat, though. That's weird.
Hershey
That doesn't make
fantasy
any
grounds.
sense, right?
Maybe it doesn't.
Why is everything moved?
Maybe, well, there could be, like, maybe you have to prepare them. And yeah, so there's a preparation tab, and I think what
Oh,
you have to do
snap.
is select the ones that are prepared.
Wait,
That's
so I can
pretty
have
cool.
all of them in there?
I do believe you can have all
That's
your
pretty cool,
spells
yeah.
in there. And
nice
then
little plus.
you do the preparation tab and click the checkboxes by the ones that are prepared. And so everything that's in your spell book, you can go ahead and add. Yeah. Cool. Learning. Thanks, Fancy Grounds. And
That
then
is
go-
exactly what it is. That's awesome.
And then go to
I don't
combat.
think I'd thank him yet. But
Oh, yeah.
That is a
So
nice
in
little
combat, you've just got your prepared spells.
Yup. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Pookha.
Yes.
Did you like to join in? Sorry, I forgot I was reading, and then I called Green. She reminded me it was this morning.
10-4, 10-4.
Kiri's mentioning there were lots of lizard folk in the Water Cultist Keep. And Gar Shatterkeel is the leader of the cultists.
yeah, but it's Grimjaw in charge of the pirates, right? Grimjaw.
Grimjaw.
Grimjaw!
I thought he was a vampire. He's actually a pig guy.
A what?
Yeah. A pig guy? A part pig.
Kiri says half orc, but we're splitting hairs.
He's not half orc. He turned into like a pig. Remember?
He
Pig?
did turn into a pig. He's right.
Pig? Like a,
Yeah. I think a werebore.
a
Yeah.
werebore?
Odyssey.
Oh,
A
my
werebore.
goodness.
Yeah. Apparently, if he bites you, it can become. It's just something to look out for.
Okay, so he's,
You see,
you want me to kill him?
I mean, I was going to kill him.
You were gonna kill him. You wanna,
Yeah, I was.
you wanna like, rock, paper, scissors for it?
You want to rock, paper? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
This is Hakal talking, or
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, hold on, guys.
rock-
We gotta settle this here. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Minor. Ah, dang it! Cheating. Well,
Looks like he's mine.
I hope a little.
That's fine. He just would look really good on my armor.
Yeah, okay.
So, night assault, covered by cannon, grapple hooks. I assume we're gonna go with we go with the first wave, and then you send 2 other waves. How many longboats do you have? 3, 2.
We have 4 in total, but I don't know if it'd be wise. Do y'all want to attack all at once, or just use 2?
If we're using grapple hooks, I think it'd be, if at all possible, a good idea to try to scale the wall at a location that's not similar to where the boat and cannon fire is going to be coming from. Simply because if they man the walls, if they're on the ramparts and there's a grappling hook,
Like cut the cord.
you're done. So I think this is another case where surprise, I think, is a valuable element. But if we can't have surprise, we can at least have distraction. This is kind of what was being
So maybe a
earlier.
signal from the boats. Y'all carry a signal, and we'll set up and try to remain unseen. And if y'all will fire off some sort of signal if you think we've been discovered, and we'll open fire.
Now, on this point, I agree, and I think Shalon will be happy because I think a giant fireball will be an amazing signal.
Nobody wants me to do that.
Okay, fine. Go, pal.
No
well,
one
sir.
wanted you to do it on the boat.
Yes, the signal will be from
I
the boat.
never said do
y'all
it on
have-
the boat.
You were talking about the crow's nest.
No,
He
somebody
said
else.
that.
Somebody else.
You
said
agreed.
yes. Yeah, no.
I think it's quite clear that the young lady would not cast a fireball on the boat. I think that would be foolish.
She did burn down someone's home.
Oh, well,
Just a barn.
They were living in the barn, just their animals.
at any rate, yes.
That's my mother. Okay. Anyway.
Do y'all have any maybe light effect or something you could do from the boat? Should we something quicker than lighting a torch?
Yes.
Shalon has something.
What? I have what?
You have something.
To do what?
Some sort of like signaling effect. I do too.
Maybe
If you don't.
an orb of illumination of some kind.
Oh,
or
I mean, I
something
have
like
that too, but I don't think I can send that very high.
You can't?
Make a
Well, if
dragon
it's-
appear.
If it's dark and you're looking across water, it will show
I-
up across.
I mean, I can throw it if that makes it better.
So
It has to be within 60 feet of me and can't go that far.
What are we?
60
Can we
feet up
see?
seems-
Can we see what you're talking about here? What is this?
I pull out the drift globe and go with light.
Yeah, and it starts emitting bright light.
we
that-
should be able
that
to
should
see
do.
that from a boat
Yeah.
across the water.
Uh,
That would
Okay.
go
If we can't see
anywhere.
that, we're blind.
Dark.
Very good.
That's a drift globe, right? I mean, you can make it
Yes.
brighter, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, we can see it.
Wote.
So, if y'all are on the boat and you pull that, we see that bad boy, we open fire. If not, everything's calm and y'all are sneak attacking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I think it'll be helpful to have that flexibility because conditions on the ground may necessitate one approach being better than the
So
other.
what side of the
And
wall do y'all want to hit? It'd probably be easier to maneuver the boats back up against the current. Or we could stay on the north side and let y'all row down to the south side. Like I said, you didn't want us barraging your position, so we'd have to set up on opposite sides.
Right. Should we? What do you guys think? Should we go? I guess inland and then.
If they try
So,
to
like,
retreat, the fastest way to retreat would be out of the south of the river. So, in my opinion, if we push past the south, set up like a little blockade, then y'all can rowboat back north and sneak from the north side.
If you
Seems
do a
workable to me.
blockade, that sounds good. I would recommend you maybe keep a few of the fighters on your boat because they have smaller boats. They like to get close. They may sneak up on board while you're.
Oh, my men can defend the boat. I'm not
Oh,
worried
they
about
can
that.
really. As he
I'm
looks at one
sorry.
of the
He's
men,
like, my men can defend the boat. Yeah, not Cape.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, all
The
right.
captain says that the security of the boat is under
Yeah,
is not part of this
Then
Lord's
never mind.
Alliance. Yeah.
Then don't worry about it. Okay, not worried. You boat.
that it is an important thing to ask about though, because I can't imagine many worse things than them getting their hands on one of these vessels.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right then. I think we figured it out. Is there anything else?
That y'all figured that's it?
Yeah. What do you mean? What's left?
Y-
Stabby,
once-
stabby.
Once
me.
we breach,
Ah!
it's fairly straightforward, right?
What's
We're
the
going
first
to
location of attack? Do we need to secure several at once?
We take the courtyard. From there, we push into the main hall.
What about you said there was a landside gate? We need to secure that.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is we can let some of them run, but if you want to make sure none get away, that's fine too.
No, I don't want them to get away.
So we have 3 teams, right? 3 teams of soldiers?
4.
4 teams of soldiers.
Yeah, he kind of pulls up. He's like, I'll tell you what are the locations? We got to secure this main hall.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's where our what was his name again?
Grimjaw.
Okay, our pig man.
Yeah.
Think he'll be in there?
Good chance.
Okay, so we got the harbor,
Mm-hmm.
the main hall, we got the landside gate, and what's another location we need to secure? Anything?
The actual walls, I imagine.
Well, I figured if we hold the walls, we could hold the harbor.
I really don't remember.
Okay, well that's fine.
biggest
So that
one.
gives us extra troops for one of them. So, and he looks over. He's like, "All right, Weebly, you got the main gate. Patterson, you'll hold the wall, and Hendrick and Everwood, your teams will come with us and the adventurers to take out the big man.
Big man.
We'll reconvene after that. How's that sound?"
break.
I'll go
Grimjaw's
with it.
a big
You tell me
man.
to.
Pigman, Kiri.
Big man.
He's like, okay, and with the assault, we will we'll sail past the fort, assuming we're not spotted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll drop anchor and set up a blockade, and then we're going to rowboat back up to the north side, and we'll grapple over the walls,
Yeah.
all under cover of darkness.
And then we can leave 3 of your teams to hold it. 1 team can come with us, and when we try to get into the Colts area, I think. Yes.
So this cult area, what is it? Something underneath?
Seems to be a way into a hidden cave on the river.
Okay.
But we'll deal with that after we take the
What are we looking for? What all's in there?
darkness. Some treasure.
In
Yeah.
other words, they know the entrance but haven't seen the inside. Is that correct?
We've been
No,
in
we've
there.
been inside.
I just didn't pay much attention.
Sounds about right.
Well, I don't know. We didn't get incredibly.
We got
Far
all
down,
the way
right?
to the altar.
To the altar, yeah.
Yeah, y'all,
like-
y'all went all the way through that place, but you were walked
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't like fight and explore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, y'all were.
it was so fast. it
Grimjaw
was
took
like-
us all the way to the
yeah,
altar.
y'all had Grimjaw, and he took y'all there, and then
Fought a sea witch.
y'all betrayed him.
Well,
Saved my father.
And saved Shalon's father, and
Shut up, boys.
I didn't say a word.
I know you didn't, but you know what you did.
y'all didn't betray Grimjaw. Y'all got to the altar, and Shatterkill was not present.
There, it was like a witch hag or something.
Well, they were
like that.
expecting y'all.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's where
they
the
were,
lizard people came in.
Correct. And
Yes.
they were
Monster
expecting
as
y'all.
well.
And that is where Inga showed up. And yeah.
Yep.
Then y'all quickly retreated out and found Shallan's father and ran.
Do we have any of the out of character? Do we have any of the water cultist robes laying around? I remember us getting a few at some point.
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought they were all pretty much in tatters, the ones that we got, so they weren't really useful.
We had some fire cultist ones that I know were messed up, but I thought we had a couple of decent water cultist robes. When the fat homers attacked, I thought we had some ones that were fairly intact.
I don't have any water robes in mine.
I definitely don't have them either.
Yeah, I know y'all all had Earth cultists, but that was the only one.
Yeah, we definitely had Earth cultists.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I could probably find some.
Probably on Wagon Master.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably a
Wagon
Wagon Master.
Let's look at old Wagon Master. Got so many good things. His new wheels with all the axe heads on
Man,
them. Getting put on right
did
now.
we mount a ballista on top?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there's a collapsible, like, fold-away ballista. Like, the top opens, and you have, like a self-loading ballista.
Wait. I cannot wait.
Oh, yeah, it's, he's doing some good work. It's like, alright, anything else we need to know about, be aware of?
I think.
Let's see. There was a creature in that tunnel, I think, right?
Tunnel?
Leading into the cult's area.
Where is
I
this
don't know what
tunnel?
it was. It's once we get to Riveryard Keep, it's just a little bit off the river from the other side. It seems
That's
to be
incorrect.
well hidden.
It's literally in the harbor.
Oh, it's in the harbor? I thought we had to go over.
No, there's a grate in the harbor on the mountainside.
Oh, okay.
The grate opens up from within in other words, the harbor has two gates.
Okay.
To the outside river. One on the north side, one on the south side. Inside the harbor, there's another grate going into the side of the mountain or the hill.
Just to clarify, when you're saying grate, are you talking about a portcullis
yes,
or
a
like
portcullis? Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like something that was stationary. So this is like it's like a water gate.
So it lifts up. Yeah, it's a water gate.
Okay.
Which y'all still don't know. Attempting Stug's plan. You don't know, which wasn't brought up, but you don't know how far down the gate goes into the water.
Go under the gate.
Huh?
What?
Well, I'm just saying, y'all know.
We can breathe underwater, and I can see in darkness. So, like, if we need to do a little scouting,
Also send the drift globe with you.
The what?
Could probably send the drift globe with you.
What's the drift globe?
The lighting globe. The lighted globe.
Yeah, if we wanted to. I wouldn't want to go in there too far on my own because I will die. I guess I could try to talk my way out of it, but that's not the only option I'd have. Probably use a disguise kit. Read 25th of Eliant.
Here, read my journal.
She's telling you where the notes are for our last attack on this place.
Notes. It's in the calendar. Where are things?
Yeah, she has all her notes there.
Calendar. There you go.
Let's take a break while you read that.
Sounds fun. We grab a drink.
Good. I'm gonna go get some food.
Hold on 1 second. Let me kill the stream.
Enjoy your lunch break.
Well, probably bring it back here, then you
We live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast forward to the fight.
That's what we're well, yeah, you get there.
Want to
pretty
be level
quick.
8, son? Yeah.
So let me do some rolling. You're gonna have to earn level
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
8.
I want to fight pirates, really.
7 starving wolves.
7 starving wolves.
Yeah, you
Scuba gear.
Maybe there is an octopus in this water.
You guys y'all break and kind of file out, and yeah, you seem, I guess, confident that y'all have a somewhat decent plan figured out. Yeah, y'all are actually in early afternoon. Some time passes, unless y'all are doing anything particular. Y'all just kind of wandering, buying your time. Shalon's doing her drawing. Carrie's bird watching. Stug's brooding. Y'all do see a pack of 7 wolves on the shore. They're running. They're trying to get to you, but you can't. They can't. They're like, there's the river there.
Could I fireball them from here?
Hi.
So
Hi, guys.
close. So close.
You want to fireball
is-
the pack of wolves?
Don't kill the wolves.
Yeah,
How many XP are they?
No, she'll kill me.
they look pretty. Yeah, they're pretty far off. I mean, they're way on out there. Y'all are in the middle of the river, but you see them. They just look like they're running. They're trying to chase y'all, but they can't get you. Oh well. So they they were chasing a bunny rabbit the whole time. So yeah, y'all were able to make that out. But the rest of the day goes by pretty uneventfully. The homes are starting to get a little bit more spread out. A lot more time between any homesteads, like right on the shore. Y'all start to enter more of the cliff faces start to rise up and become much more hilly around where y'all are at. So obviously there are not many places you can really even have a home, and that pretty much consumes the rest of the day. Y'all end the day going to bed, traveling through. Basically, you got mountains on either side of you, coming off this river that seems to have just carved its way through here. And it does seem to narrow as this path through the Desert Hills at the moment. So y'all awake the next day. No issues throughout the night. Let me give Stug his hit points back.
Oh, I got hit points back.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
No more teetotaling for you.
Got my hit points.
And we have another day worth of traveling, right?
Yeah.
Dang it. The temp points are gone.
That's weird.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Let's go take a castle.
Okay.
I try to pull him every single time, guys. It's killing me.
You could
He
if you just
says.
choose a haiku.
Oh, he's good at haikus.
So this
Make
day of
me
travel,
do
starts off a beautiful morning. You guys are just beginning to exit the Desert Hills, and the countryside begins to open up. The mountainous areas on both the right and the left start to lower down and much more turning back and from essentially stone cliffs to muddy banks that y'all see some life on, and eventually the same thing. You start to see more of more homesteads popping up.
Right. I've got my haiku.
You want
Voyage.
You want to burn that now? Okay.
Well, I mean, it lasts the whole day, right? May as well.
It does, yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's like haiku. It takes 2 seconds.
Start the install on the cable. The keep right at 12:01.
Yeah.
And I quote, I can't write a poem every time. Oh wait. I got one.
Oh wait.
It'll be 3 seconds.
2 seconds later.
Yeah, it didn't
Oh,
take
it's a
long,
haiku.
but it's a haiku. Voyage toward
17
castle.
syllables.
Enemies abound within, but we will prevail. Give me hit points, please.
You only get 5 from that
Better than none.
because it was a haiku. How many people get hit points?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Stug gets them.
Wow.
He doesn't?
Because Syl does.
1,
Syl got
2,
it.
3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's 4 members of y'all party. You know that, right?
And Lumiki and Syl.
Yeah, but we
And
give Lumiki
the
and Syl.
sergeant too.
Yeah, Lumiki and Syl.
Oh my god.
Well, she's not really spending all the time with y'all. Like she's with her own men.
Fine, Stug can have it.
Okay. Anywho, yeah. So this day, morning goes by. Y'all grab some, get some food. Just kind of continuing to relax. The scenery is much more like rolling hills. Much more life going around. Y'all do see some burning like way off in the distance. You think you see a smoke cloud. Off.
I go climbing up the mast.
Okay.
I'm coming up, Tommen. Morning.
Hey. Welcome back.
Hi, good morning. I thought I'd come up and take in the view of where we are today. There's lots more hills and stuff around here. I wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah, it's pretty. Look, there's some deer over there.
Oh, dear, where?
He points off kind of to the east. He's like, "Yep, they're just running, jumping. Lots of stuff going on."
This is great. I'm going to stay up here and watch for a little while.
Yeah, you look towards that smoke coming off, but it's so far away. You just see like it's just faintest little. I think it's miles and miles away. And he's like, "Wonder what that is. Something big."
What?
A smoke.
Yeah, it's far, far away. I can't see where it's from.
Nope. Just wondering. You don't think it's a house, do you?
I hope it's not a house.
And talking about the.
And if it is a house, I don't think we could get to it in time.
Oh no, definitely can't do that.
I have to go.
Okay.
Nope. It's gone.
She's out.
Like, is she leaving for good?
Yeah, she had to do some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Had to do some stuff. Heard.
No, she's not leaving for good.
She's got a sub. She's got a sub.
She's got a sub. Yes. That was the best. I can hear the call. I can hear the call like from through the headphones. Yeah. Anywho. You guys continue on down the river, uneventful. Hold on, let me roll.
Squid.
Squid
in the river.
Pirates. Sea monster.
In the river.
Yeah, pretty
It's
uneventful
lost.
for the entire day. So
get assaulted by sea turtles.
In the kind of mid-afternoon, though, you guys do come upon a pretty interesting sight.
Is it the
stone
ramen shop
bridge,
you were talking about?
The stone bridge, which you guys have crossed.
Oh yeah,
one time from this
near
view.
Bellyard.
Yeah, from this view seems massive. Like it looks like it's a mile up. It's insane. It is thousands of feet from the ground. You see just this thin little strip of stone crossing the river. And again, the river is about a mile wide at this point. You know what I mean?
That's a big river.
Yeah, it's a very wide river. So, but this bridge is, and y'all remember, y'all were up. It's no more than like 3 wagons widths across. You know, no rails.
Hey guys, real
Um,
quick, Guts wants to know how many pocket knives on your desk constitutes that you have an issue.
More than 2.
What kind of issue?
more than 2.
I would
Uh,
definitely say more than 2.
more than 2. Yeah, I don't even have 1 on my desk because it's in my tray. You know, like when you take all your stuff out of your pockets and you put it in your tray. 1, 2. They're all the same. They're not even different style. All right, that's different. 4. What's 4? That's different. Okay.
Guts, you don't want
That's
video. This is gonna be used in a trial someday. You
I
shouldn't
don't
have done
think
that.
I don't think
Yeah,
the
it's 4, yeah.
knives are very. I don't
It's
think,
4, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's. I can introduce him to my father. Know what a real issue is. He was a case knife collector. Oh my gosh. I'm getting like PTSD. Just
Sorry, I
thinking about-
totally like interrupted. Sorry.
No,
It's like my
That was really
grandparents'
random.
house.
He was just straightening his room up and was like, I have a lot of pocket
I have a
knives
lot
on
of
my
pocket
desk.
knives.
It's like my grandparents' house used to be. Like you were never more than 3 steps away from a firearm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with flashlights in this house too.
Hey,
So
that's
many
good though. When
flashlights.
those lights go out, you got them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stone bridge. I mean, it's just massive. That's back.
So,
I'm back.
Where's your sub? Yeah,
You
someone
had a
fill it in
sub
for
when you
you.
left.
Yeah, let's not. Sorry.
No, it was awesome. He walked
It
over
was
to
cool.
the chair and like we were talking to him, and then he ran away, and then he kept peeking back in the door, and then he finally started waving to us.
He
'cause we were
waved at the
waving to him.
doorway.
It was adorable.
It's the best.
The baby tried to feed the dog peanut butter and jelly, and the dog bit his finger. So,
Oh no.
Ah,
but we're all good. So let's
Which
go.
is weird because the dog should have
doesn't love
known. Like,
PB&J?
let's be cool here, and more PB&J keeps coming. The cooler I am about this, but
Yeah, she is now locked in a crate right
at
now.
the same
she's not
time,
happy.
I'm sure the PB&J was overwhelming. Like, just yeah, it's like this is the greatest.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Y'all are continuing traveling. Y'all,
You missed deer
Okay.
frolicking in the fields and a fire way off in the distance.
y'all
Got
both
it.
And the
up.
showing of pocket knives.
Yeah, y'all both
0
up to,
XP.
Okay, so Shalana
XP.
is still. She's got 10 more hours left of copying stuff over,
Yeah,
and one of them I have to make a roll for.
Okay. You want to go ahead and make that?
Sure. So I get advantage, and it's the Arcana roll, right?
Yes.
oh,
What's your DC?
It's a it's a
Yeah,
fourth
you
level
calculate
spell.
it based off the spell.
It's a 4th level spell.
Where was that?
Does that
done?
work? I don't remember.
Oh my goodness, I gotta look it up.
I'm sorry.
I can't remember. I haven't played enough
She has
to
special
remember
glasses
off
that
the
help
top
her
of
too, right? Or does it not help with that?
That gives an advantage.
They do.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
So. Oh my goodness, where is it? So you're copying from a scroll, right? Okay. DC of 10 plus the spells level.
So 14.
Okay. Roll it.
Drum roll.
With disadvantage
can't
because you're on
get
the
ya.
boat. There
What?
you go.
Yay!
I'm just playing.
Wait, what did you say?
I said with disadvantage because you're on the boat. As she threw the dice.
I would have had it either way.
Yeah, you got it.
I have a +6,
So, yeah,
so
that is
even if I had the
successful.
10. Yay.
No, you guys are.
And
I
the-
was just. Go ahead.
And the scroll is destroyed after that, right?
Yeah, it's consumed in that process. No, I was describing the stone bridge. You guys are going under it now from a different angle, underneath, and you really get a sense of. I mean, you got a sense for the scale last time because it was quite terrifying crossing it. The other time, it gets
Yeah,
windy.
I
up
remember
there.
seeing the image, and the first thing I thought was, you would think a feat of architecture so impressive would be called something a bit more spectacular than the stone bridge.
Yeah, you would think.
because a picture is worth 1,000 words, so why write it?
Well,
That's
they
true.
they don't have photos.
Paintings and tape and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. It's got nice. I mean, it's got nice stonework on the edges, but y'all weren't really paying attention to that. It was
No.
It's a massive stone bridge.
it
it'd
defies
be like calling,
all. I mean, its construction defies all architectural logic whatsoever.
It looks like it's all made of one piece of stone, right? There's not a.
Yes. Yeah, this is definitely something that somehow some crazy dwarves got like really drunk one night, and no one really knows how the stone bridge. It's definitely something that's been lost to history, but its craftsmanship is such that it ain't going nowhere. Unless y'all want to shoot it like right now.
Aim the cannons!
Mike ready. But no. So this is definitely a relic from the old dwarven
Heyday.
ruins, much like some of the temples you guys have been delving into, which was the city of Bessemer. But y'all know that. So yeah, y'all continue on and are making great time. And it seems as if the captain has, let out a little bit more sail and has sped up. Because tonight will be your approach.
Oh.
Onto the
We're
key.
actually making it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like some battle music starting to there's a theme?
Yeah, the drums would playing the drums would
Anybody have any poison? We can I can poison my arrows before we go into fight.
Doesn't your bow do that?
Only 5 times.
pretty sure your bow.
think
Her bow
Five
could
times
heal
you did.
people if you're not careful.
I can heal people.
Never seen that.
Well,
Actually,
usually
yeah,
I'm trying to kill
I
things with my bow.
Marina, I did I think flesh out your actions tab on that.
Oh, okay.
If you look on actions, you have kudzu now as a druid ability. If you open that up, you can click the little thing. Well, I'm sorry, you got to open kudzu in your inventory to actually read the stuff. But those are the effects that go with it, so you can click them. You know what I mean?
So like poison and then gotcha.
Yeah.
Heal.
So if you used the certain abilities, you can come over there and just open them instead of me having to manually do them.
Okay,
So like
gotcha.
if you were to use Oleander, you have the poison there. I mean, we'd still do the Constitution save, but I'd tell you fail or success, and then you could apply the poison to your target.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
That's nice.
Cool beans.
Same for the chamomile. You have the heal and the wisteria. You've got the restrained effect. Does that make sense? That you would put on your target. Yeah. So, do you guys any preparations beforehand?
Well, do we need to have?
I want some.
Hey, where's mine?
What is that?
Looks
Pizza?
like pizza.
PB&J. Oh.
No, it's pizza.
It looks like pizza and cheese sticks.
It's a pizza, a cheese stick, and a lot of ranch.
Nice.
Man.
Hey, gods.
Any preparations y'all want to
Hi,
make?
gods.
Before,
Well, we'll need to figure out who's going to be going on what vessels because we're going to have
But I
to.
didn't hit the push to talk.
Oh, okay. No problem.
We're probably going to have to get on one of the smaller vessels, I suspect. But the question is when, because it'll go a lot slower than this main vessel with the sails. So, do we wait till we get closer? Should we go on?
I'll tell y'all to
disembark
recall.
now?
The plan was that they were going to wait till nightfall, sail past, drop anchor.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Launch vessels.
They're going to go past. They're going to go past. So we can
set up
launch when we
basically
get
stay
closer.
within cannon range, but to set up a blockade on because anyone fleeing in any sizable vessel, unless they have rowing power, is going to be going south. The river flows south. So that's the fast way out. So they're assuming that anyone fleeing would go south. If not, they can give chase north. Is essentially what the captain said. Because they still, they have rowing capabilities too on this vessel.
So really, we're fine. We just need to make sure that we time it well, so that in whatever side vessel that we're taking, we don't miss our window, so to speak. But that makes it easy. So no, I don't think we have any other preparations, unless you guys can think of something that I'm not thinking of right now.
I changed out my skills. Or spells, rather.
Okay.
Oh yeah, maybe I should look at my spells. What do y'all think?
No fireball?
No, fireball's there.
So right now I have Healing Word, Speak with Animals, Thunderwave, Healing Spirit, Moonbeam, Pass Without Trace, Conjure Animals, Dispel Magic, Wind Wall, Conjure Minor Elementals, and Locate Creature. Should I get a different 4th level spell? Because I don't think we need to locate a creature right now.
Guys, I don't know what any of those are.
It's like smashing something with your mind. Don't worry about it. So I have a question out of character.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, there's a lot of, water in this area, as we saw before. I think it's a safe thing to say. And we might be fighting some creatures that are in the water. Mechanically, how do lightning type spells work with water?
Oh, is that like a question for me?
Well, yeah. Like for instance,
depending
shouldn't
upon
a single target spell?
It all depends on how much water or ground. In other words, how much conductive mass the body would have. So if you would shoot a lightning spell into a puddle of water, there's not a lot of conductive mass there. In other words, it would travel through the water and then find any other mass. Does that make sense? It'd work how electricity always works.
I'll give a hypothetical. In those little channels that exist, let's say there's 3 squiddly monster things in there, and I target one of them and use Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
If they're at least reasonably closely clumped together, does that single target spell gain any area of effect properties?
Not really in a large body of water. If that was like a little pond, potentially, you know what I mean? But the fact that it's connected to the entire river, in other words, that electrical charge would dissipate across the entire river.
The ocean can, which is a little bigger than a river, can. Granted, it doesn't go beneath the water.
Ocean has salt.
Okay.
Salt.
Yeah.
Guys, I can get control water.
If you could
control water.
If you could separate a certain amount of water, in other words, yes, it's still electricity. It would conduct through it. But why? The point is when an electrical bolt hits water, why would it then go into? It's not going to disperse through something necessarily in the water, unless that something is in between the path of its route to ground, or a piece of resistance that is emulating ground in this case, which is the entire mass of water.
So I can, if I choose water, I could flood and create a 20-foot tall wave. I can part the water, so I can make water in an area move apart and create a trench. It extends across the spell's area, which is 100 feet. I can redirect flow. I can make a whirlpool. I don't know. Would that be useful? Should I have that instead of locate creature?
No.
What creature are you trying to locate?
I don't know. I don't know why we picked locate creature.
But Witch Bolt, Anadius, Witch Bolt is Harry Potter versus Voldemort. That's what Witch Bolt is. You know what I mean?
It just said it says lightning damage.
Yeah, so I'm telling you what the spell is, right? It is that concentrated crackling energy. You know what I mean? Like when they wand duel. That is exactly what Witch Bolt is. So it's just that on a target.
Okay. Terry, I'm not so. I think that actually might be not a bad idea.
Cool. I have other spells I can get, like Guardian of Nature.
And you would probably need to do like a sharp note to play it. You know, It's
That'd be
a
fair.
C sharp, I think, to pull the witch bolt out.
Because it's water, like the C sharp.
That's the worst.
You could do ice storm, wall of fire, watery sphere.
So y'all done? Y'all good?
I don't know. I'm switching out one of my 4th level spells because
Guys, what do you? Should I learn my spells? I have
I have
overhand
attack.
spell.
have it.
I have attack.
I have the slash.
I have attack.
He has the drink tea through visor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Anyway,
his
The only thing you need to worry about is your dry spell.
Oh,
my
This is rough.
Okay, there. I have control water
Savra.
now. I have control water now instead of locate creature.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have timed it pretty well. Before nightfall hits, the crew they pull out 4 vessels that were tucked away in the belly using a crane system from the grate, and they have lowered the vessels onto 2 on either side of the ship and have essentially roped them off onto the sides of the boat. And they're actually kind of letting them trail behind a little bit in preparation for this assault. A couple more hours pass, and the sun sets, and it's going well into night. Y'all are still approaching. I just got a message.
I just want to know what any sort of environmental effects that we can potentially use to our advantage, or if not to our advantage, things we need to be wary about.
But that's like a bolt of lightning. That'd be like a lightning strike in nature.
This is which bolt. Well, yeah, the amount of damage. Like, it wouldn't be lethal necessarily. I'm just talking about the pathway. Yeah, I'm not expecting insta kills.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. I don't know. Well, it'll very much depend on the exact situation.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to have clarity going in, because I've never
Basically,
really
the question
considered
is, do
that
I
before.
hit the target or do I hit the water around the target? Yeah.
Do single target effects become area of effect?
Yeah. But yes, you will deafen anything. So y'all are good? Last minute preparations?
Let's see. We have our potions, right? We have our fruit punch, everyone?
Yeah, we have our fruit punch.
Okay.
Does anybody who didn't have the water breathing ring?
I have one. Oh, I have a ring. I have one potion for Lumiki.
Do you have any other potions? Because I have a ring. How long does the potion last? Do we know?
Hour, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Do we have a second one so I can have 2 hours of water breathing for Lumiki?
I don't know that we're gonna need it more than an hour.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we will.
So, answer. Are we really worried about a cat that seems to be able to come back?
I am. Thank you very much, sir.
Shame.
She does have a special bracelet now, so she's even more amazing.
What does that bracelet do again? I can't remember.
Plus
it's like
one
a
to
collar.
AC and something else. I think her checks went up too, or something. Saving throw checks.
Yeah, something like that.
Have someone at my door. You're back.
Oh goodness,
that's weird.
I can't think of any other preparations off the top of my head. Let's see. We have our basics, right? Like we have rations. We have.
So we got food.
I want
Do you have rope?
I don't know how long I'm going to be in there.
I have rope in my bag. Do you have rope?
I have rope.
You never know when
50
you're going to need a good rope.
Yep, that's a good point. Let's see.
I can levitate now.
What? That's awesome.
No, not really. I can only
Bree,
levitate once.
you see these adventurers, like most of your men are all squared away. You see these adventurers like just like talking to like, I can levitate. It's like, you guys got rope? And you're like, Cave Vendor told you that they'll be going with you in your boat on this launch, and you're just kind of like, we're all gonna die.
That's why I took my coffee stiff so the spoon stood in it the last couple of days.
Yeah, you're like,
we're professionals. We've done this before. We know
We're
what
better
we're
than
doing.
we look.
They got rope.
Hopefully better than you sound, because this is crazy.
I got my medallion on. That's the important thing. Rennie's protecting me.
Oh God, we're gonna say hi to Renwick at some point again.
My amulet of health is on. It's protecting me.
And also at this point, you've seen that the men have pulled up cannons on the starboard side. They've got cannons on both sides that they have put into battery position. Seem to be loaded, and they are getting ready for a full on fight. They're strapping down tons of stuff. The deck has been basically cleared of just about everything except for Reginald and Lily. They're still set up over there on the corner.
Oh, Reginald and Lily, good morning or good night. We're gonna go into battle, but you can't come with us because it's water.
But they're seahorses.
Yeah, you think maybe they got that? They're not entirely sure. Anywho,
I could speak with animals so they can understand me.
You could.
What level spell is that?
I love it. I think it's just first level.
I love it. It's like, what type of sacrifice? It's like, maybe they've conveyed the message.
Yeah, it's just first level. But I'll save it so I can make sure I can heal more or do more thunder waves.
Heal more. You're like a bottle of it. Look, you're 18 gallons of healing. You got the bow, you got the bomb, you got the spell slots, they got potions. Who needs all this healing?
Although I am 87% certain that our DM will cause us to come back to bite us in some way, I don't think it's worth using a first level spell slot to say you can't come.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Well, eventually you guys, the captain calls for all lights out, and the crew begin snuffing all the lights and all the lanterns on the boat. It becomes extremely hard to see.
I can see.
Not for me.
It's actually an overcast night, so there's not a lot of moonlight either. So those with dark vision, yeah, y'all can see.
Yeah.
Those without, Stug, you're completely blind.
Stug, you'll be my darkness buddy. Just hold my hand.
Bree and Nat, like y'all are, yeah, y'all are holding the
thunder
railing.
buddy too.
Yeah, y'all are like holding the railing, like don't want to get lost.
We're gonna have to hold hands out there.
Yeah.
Make sure to
I
go
have
over
dark
the
vision
right
for
spot
Susie.
to hit the boat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, the boats are still kind of trailing behind. They've not been pulled up yet, but everyone's kind of beginning to turn to a whisper and all that. After about 30 more minutes of travel, y'all come up to, y'all can see the keep based off, or y'all can see Riverguard Keep based off its lights ahead. It's got a couple torches lit on the walls, and you can make out a faint glimmer from the main house that's kind of into the side of the mountain. So it's pretty prominent and sticks out pretty good. Not giving off enough light to see you guys, and y'all are pretty far into the center of the river. So the boat continues on, and y'all pass River Guard, and just once you get past it, you see the boat. You hear it begin to lower anchor pretty slowly. They're trying not to. They seem to be trying to hold it on the way out.
Should we launch?
Well, the boat's still swinging into position, and eventually they get the boat down in position up against the current of the river, and it seems to be kind of in a blockade where it can engage anything coming from the north side of the river. Yeah, at this point, you guys are like kind of padded, and one of the deckhands be like, "You're good to go."
All right.
And they have you hear them moving, like pulling ropes, and they have positioned the boats below.
So we all do I talk like this? As I guess I'm holding on to.
Are we in a little boat now?
I wouldn't recommend yelling. Captain
Are
said,
we in a little boat now?
"You're still on the side of the vessel." What? I'm confused.
Are we getting into a little boat now?
Yeah, it's at the bottom. We just pulled it along.
We call it a little boat.
And the captain comes up, Shalon, to you, and he's like, "Remember the sign. We'll open fire if we see it.
Okay.
We'll concentrate fire on the south side."
What's the sign?
The drift globe.
Oh,
I'm glad we went over
They
that
make light
together.
in the dark.
Good luck.
I just gotta remember when to use it.
All right, so y'all get down.
What'd
Cave
you
Bender
use
is not in y'all's boat. But he's taking another vessel. But eventually everyone gets situated into the boats. There's again no lights, but y'all know where you're going. And any of y'all rowing or?
I think
I
Stug
don't
would be
think
rowing.
I do much good.
Stug will row,
rowing.
100%.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, I'll tell him where to turn.
I think it'd be about the same as having a 4-year-old rowing if
all
I
right,
tried
and
to row.
y'all position and set off. So you put your boats up against the current and start to row. Everything seems pretty good. Give me or you guys, y'all continue to row, and I will say y'all will, y'all approach, kind of will be the south side of the keep, and y'all are close enough at this point where you can hear voices up on the walls.
Can we make out what they're saying, or we're just hearing?
Nah, just the faint murmurs. Give me a stealth check.
Okay, no problem.
Paul, before we do it,
Should I cast Pass Without Trace?
Is this going? Yeah. First thing is, what spells are we going to use here? And secondly, do any rolls go into the tower?
Question to the DM: is it a pause, or do I roll before they do?
You can roll the stealth check into the tower, sure.
Wait, but
Oh, okay.
Carrie, are you casting it or not?
Yeah, I can cast Pass Without Trace if that's what you want me to do right now.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you do that right now?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, do it right now.
Pass without trace. What's the radius on that?
Let me look it up.
About one boat.
Well,
Probably.
Veil of Shadow
I think it's like 30
radiates
feet,
from
right?
you 30
yeah.
feet.
Okay.
30 feet. Heck yeah.
So are we all rolling stealth? Or
Plus 10
just...
bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
All right, going in the dice tower.
You leave behind no tracks or traces of passage.
How long does it last?
Hold on.
Hold on one
An
second.
hour.
1 hour, I think.
Yeah.
1 hour. Heck yeah.
Concentration up to an hour.
Yeah.
Sure, that's awesome.
I don't know if it applied to my roll or not. I didn't
Yeah, I was
see
about to say, how do we apply that to our roll?
I
Puka
apply
just
it to your
adds
total.
10 to all of ours.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so am I rolling? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we can roll now.
Yeah, just do stealth check. Yeah, I think y'all doing pretty good. Stug's kind of slapping the paddle a little bit. Everyone else is like,
You roll a freaking 1.
they're like,
Did I roll a 1?
rolled a
Stug
4.
feels like he's doing pretty good.
You rolled a 4. But
That feels pretty confident.
well, you
pretty
feel
much
that
as quiet
the
as he can
noise
be.
isn't really making it out of Kiri's pacify the trace bubble. The other boats are doing good, except for one more. That's
Oh,
kind of on the back. That yeah, they seem to be like you hear like them discuss, like y'all can't even make out, like them seem to be arguing over something. You don't even know what they're talking about.
Probably get tall.
And but y'all are still going, so y'all are approaching the south side. Start making your way north along the corner, and y'all are trying to set up into the north side there. You don't feel that any of the voices up top have heard y'all. And eventually you are able to position yourself on the north side of the keep, and the flow of the river kind of pushes y'all back up against this portcullis gate, but there's also a sheer wall on either side. And it's about 25 feet up. And so some of the men, once y'all get in position, each boat has like 2 grappling hooks in it. They're like, who wants to throw? Are we ready?
I'll let's see, 25 feet.
About 25, yeah.
Probably
Okay.
whoever's our best athlete.
Well, I was thinking like, should we athlete or whoever's sneakier?
Maybe someone who can actually see.
I was about to say probably should be.
True. Anadius, yeah.
Well, y'all can
Probably
see,
should be me,
again, there's
'cause I can
light
probably
up
aim
on
better.
the walls, so you know, even someone without,
so
because
it wouldn't be a
You
everything,
just see the
disadvantage thing?
edge of the
no,
thing.
because everything's dark, you
Torchlight
know where you're aiming, so
Okay,
it could
heard.
be someone without dark vision. That said, someone with dark vision is an obvious advantage in this whole situation.
By the way, I misspoke. I have dark vision for 60 feet.
A
Okay.
reminder: Stug has +8 to his rolls, but if someone has advantage, they should probably.
Well, yeah, I guess the question is, would this be?
Aren't we doing more than one?
Yeah, you're just 2.
There's
Yeah,
2 in
athletics.
y'all's boat that need to be thrown.
Okay.
So, and the actual, this is just going to be a ranged attack. So this will be your
I
dex
nod
modifier.
at Anadius and Stug as they throw.
This is just going to be your dex modifier.
Just a dex
Dex.
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
In other words, you're trying to hit the target here.
It should probably be Kiri
Okay.
and Anadius then.
Probably.
I don't know. What about our sergeant over there? Right?
I try.
What? You feel confident with your dexterity?
So what do we need to roll?
Dexterity.
This would
You
just
said
be a
a ra-
dex check.
Just a dex check.
Well, yeah. So
Okay.
it'd be dex
You grab the
plus
little
your
dice.
yeah.
On
It's going to be
Dex
dex
and
plus
roll
your
it.
proficiency, which you guys have plus
Proficiency
3.
at what?
I'm kind of average at everything, I think.
Or if you want, you
Never
can make
really
a
throwing grappling hooks very much.
you can
Then
make
Kiri
a
and Anadius are best bet.
you can make a ranged
Probably.
attack, but this will be dex plus proficiency.
Proficiency of what?
Well, your
It's your-
proficiency is
it's
based
your-
off your level. So right
So
now,
it's
yours
your
is 3.
abilities. They're on the left. It gives you a +2,
Your
+5.
proficiency is
blah, blah,
on
blah.
your main tab in the top right hand
Yep.
corner. PROF.
Oh,
No, but I get to reroll once.
Oh,
that's
I
true.
have that skill.
About that,
oh my gosh.
Kiri,
I thought you were an
you are
Aryan.
not a halfling.
But I am. My parents are halflings.
Which
And
is
it's in my-
important. And if
it's in
you
my
if you would look on your abilities tab,
Oh,
you have some
Oh,
different
wow.
abilities,
Oh my
and
god.
lucky is not one of
That's-
them.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Because you, upon exiting the oak, were given some atrial abilities.
Oh no.
But you don't have lucky. You kept halfling nimbleness. That's nice. Oh gosh. This is excellent.
Okay, so this is, I'm like, this is your
So-
dexterity.
So Kiri like winds up and chunks her grappling hook, but it just flies way up and then lands back behind the boat. Anadia's
in the water.
Yeah, in the water. Yeah, she's still holding the rope.
You
She can
took
pull it
away
up.
my like not being afraid of things too, which is
Yeah,
weird.
you have different traits now.
Yeah, but I've not been afraid of things my whole life, and now all of a sudden I can be fearful of things.
I can, if you read through those traits, I can show you which ones got swapped for what, and I can let you put those back. But you picked up, what was
It's fine.
magic
I'm still gonna play
resistance
that
and
Kiri's
wild
not
blood.
afraid of things because that's why she talked to Rennie.
Sure, it's a mechanic thing. You picked up magic resistance and wild blood. And
I don't think you were an Ariel when you talked to Rennie.
No, you still have halfling. No, I don't think he used the spell that used. That's a mechanic thing. Anywho,
Okay,
that doesn't
gotcha.
mean you're not brave. It's a mechanic thing. You still have the effects of that with one of your
Okay,
other,
okay, I gotcha,
which is
Alright.
magic resistance.
That's like the worst roll I've ever made. That's the worst roll Kiri's ever made.
Yeah. Anywho,
Bad timing too.
Anadius's
because my roll's not
grapple
good
hook
either.
flies more true. You're like, whoa, he at least got it in the right direction. But it goes clink against the side of the wall.
Oh, whoa, pause.
I'm pausing.
Okay. It's a 30-foot radius for Kiri's ability, right? And this is a 25-foot high wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it-
so
So
Oh,
it
no,
is
this
Kiri,
is-
yeah.
Yeah, this is taken into account. Y'all just have
Here, let's
Plus
let's
10 on
Yeah.
both of those. Then,
Yeah,
I
this
guess.
is fine.
The sound going through.
That's fine. Well, not
I
on the
guess we should try
accuracy.
again.
Yeah,
We only
both
have
grappling
one now.
hooks fall back
I
down
guess
to
we
the
should try
boat.
again.
They both fall back down to the boat, and you guys
Oh, okay.
listen for a few moments. Give me perception checks.
Sure. That was great.
I perceive
Oh
nothing.
my gosh, I'm rolling like poo.
Okay, Anadius, and actually, well, yeah, this will be kind of hearing. Anadius, everyone except for Evanwood, who's like having a panic attack right now. Everyone else kind of hears the conversations up on the wall have stopped. Yeah, y'all don't know that it's so much of y'all because if you look down the row of boats, some other grapples are in place and some people are making their ways up.
Climbing up.
Yeah, you think maybe the noise of those grapples landing alerted somebody to something. Because there's just the chatter that was up on the walls has stopped, but there's been no raise of alarm or anything. All right, so Kiri's chunking another. Anadius, are you chunking it again?
I'm gonna try. Kiri, that was a good roll.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just
Kiri
hand you mine.
chunks hers up there and it lands true and pulls and hooks. She's like, got it. Same with yours, Anadius.
Nice.
It flies right up and y'all got it this time. Woo!
Man, guys.
Just need some practice.
Okay, we don't need to practice when we actually get into the fight, though.
Yeah, the first row of or the first people up the ropes on the other sides are probably about halfway up right now.
Who's going up first?
I'll go.
I'll go. Oh, okay, and Audie's can go.
First, there's 2 ropes.
There's 2. We can both go.
And you 2 squishy ones want to go first?
Guys, I didn't think
I'm
about this.
sneakiest.
Lumiki's not going to be able to climb a rope.
Oh, this is the best. This is the best.
Guess I just left Lumiki on the boat.
Should have just thought through that then.
Oh.
Lumiki's
Find
just
a
staying on the
way.
big boat with the horses.
As your DM, y'all better tie Lamiki a harness and pull her up
That's what I was
using
thinking.
both those ropes.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
We'll tie a harness.
Y'all better tie. Oh
Right.
my gosh. She's sitting there and everyone, she just looks at Lamiki and then looks at the wall.
Whoops.
All right,
How's
so
Lumiki getting up there?
Anadius and Kiri are going up first,
Okay. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever's going on.
followed by myself, I suppose, on one of them.
Or I could
Kiri,
go up.
Kiri will just need to be sure to stay near the location of the.
So my guys could go up.
Yeah, I'll stay at the wall once I climb up. I'll just stand there and stay at the wall.
Right. Yeah, just to make sure that they're sneaky coming up as well. All right, I guess I'll roll stealth. Do I roll that? Where should I roll it, Pookha?
What do we need to roll for climbing the
Um,
rope and all that?
No,
Oh, yeah,
climbing's climbing, you don't need to roll stealth. Y'all are still, if you're being around Kiri, you're being pretty quiet at the moment. Anyone around Kiri. But y'all do get the feeling that the guards up here heard something. So
Something might
time
be
is of
happening.
the essence.
All right, well, let's go.
Stug, Lamiki's riding up on your back.
What?
Mickey like claws in.
I don't think Lumigi's claws can go through the armor.
Hooking some chain. You got some chain shirt exposed. It doesn't hurt you.
What are we rolling? Acrobatics, athletics?
No, y'all can climb the rope. It's a rope.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so we're on top of
Then
the...
I'm climbing.
Yes, y'all are able to climb up. And again, y'all aren't like if you were doing this in combat or something, a little bit different. You're taking your time getting up rope. Yeah, y'all make your way over on the wall. There's already some other troops up there crouched on those. Stug, is Lumiki ride your back?
I guess.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to hold her.
Stug, you start up one of the ropes. You feel like maybe you should grab two. It's a
Grab
strange,
both?
Yeah. Yeah, you start up. It's a weird method. You kind of combine them into two. But you
We
make
could have
it.
just tied it around Lamiki and pulled her up, I guess.
That would have made more sense.
That's not why. Stug's just really heavy
I
as
missed
is
that.
because he's in plate, climbing, scaling a wall. Let me get an athletics, Stug.
Oh, absolutely.
This is you guys are fine. Stug, I don't know about this. The wall climbing in plate.
22.
There you go.
He does it. It works. Wow. This man really is pure muscle. With 80 pounds of plate on, he scales a wall.
And a cat.
And a cat. Yeah.
An 800-pound cat.
Okay. That DC was 20, by the way.
Cat?
It was a DC 20 check. Or
I
he
don't
was
know.
followed.
Maybe she's only like 300-pound cat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wait, she's a 300-pound cat?
No way.
I don't know. I don't know how much she weighs.
You're making the
That's a
DC go
tiger.
up.
I didn't lift up a tiger.
I don't think she's that
Snow
big.
leopard.
She's not 300 pounds, is she?
She is not.
Hold on, I'm looking at snow leopard. Oh yeah, she's only
It can be-
75 pounds.
Okay, thank you. I was about to
Yeah, I
say.
was gonna say,
300
That's a huge ass
I
cat.
was like, there's no way Stug's making it up this. Those ropes just snapped. 75 pounds. We were gonna let
She's
fly.
only 75 pounds.
Okay. 300-pound kitty cat and Stug in full plate scaling the armor. I was like, gosh. Canonically, I just have to keep these things and be like, why can't Stug just bend the bars?
I was thinking like tigers. Tigers are like the
Yes, tigers are.
600-pound
Yeah,
cats.
tigers
They're
would get
massive.
700 pounds easy.
God.
Stug could not climb this wall with a tiger. Anywho, Stug, you get over. Kind of go, slam on the ground. That's pretty hard. Yeah, at this point, you guys do see movement coming down the wall. Y'all are in a dark area. But you see two figures kind of stepping through faintly, like you see like their shadows in torchlight.
Friend or
Are they
foe?
Heading
running,
your way.
or are they-
Nah, they're casually walking.
Are they our guys?
Probably not.
Are they lizards?
At this point, two of the squads
They're like lizard men. We fought lizard men here before.
Just
Shut
love
up.
that. Are they lizards?
two of the squads have moved off. One to the right, the other has gone left towards those two figures.
Oh
All
yeah,
the
they're bad
lizards
guys.
were underneath Carrie.
Gotcha.
And right now, you guys are just sitting there on the wall.
Are we? Stug would like gently touch Kiri and Nadi's. This is where you guys shine. You guys go. Maybe ever you too. I'm not really. If I move, they hear me.
Wait,
the
do we
squad
know
that
which
went
ones
off.
were attacking?
The squad that went off left is getting much closer to those two figures.
By the way, I am not leaving petals and flowers in my foot
Okay.
steps right now. I
Okay.
chose to not do that. Just
And
so yeah, I just wanted
that-
the DM to be aware I'm not doing that.
So if they're near the two figures, I probably can't get there in time without, causing a stir and alerting
I don't-
anyone. So I'm just gonna have to hope that they handle it well.
I might be wrong, but I don't think bows and arrows make a lot of noise.
I was planning to fire one through the neck, but you can't just one. If one person does that, then the other person's going to scream.
There's two of you.
I can shoot at the same time as you.
Do you want to try? We can. Let's not roll ones and kill our teammates.
No, we're probably going to roll once and kill our teammates, but why not?
There's
Let's
also Ever you use the little I'm a little girly weapon, right?
Who are you talking to?
It's Ever.
He's trying to touch me. I don't.
Savra?
Savra?
No, Ever.
Evan would.
Ever.
Yeah, Evan.
What? We're gonna be killing people. You're Ever. I'm sorry. You don't like my little nickname for you? Oh, excuse me.
What is the penalty that
there's no R in her name.
I like mine better.
I know. It's fine.
There's no penalty. Just give me 2 attack rolls.
No. What I mean is, well, an attack wouldn't have a penalty necessarily, but
we're trying to
if we're aiming,
the throat.
Yeah.
No, that would just be an increased AC.
Okay.
Which are already kind of hard to see, so they have in other words,
like partial cover,
cover of y'all can't. They're obscured. They have a +2 to their AC. They have a +2. Just because they're obscured, you can't perfectly see them.
I don't think I have my sneak attack stuff anymore.
So Carrie,
you get Stug.
You remember you're not a rogue anymore, Nautilus.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
that's why I was looking to see if there's anything outside there. Yeah.
Yeah. So this would just be a ranged bow attack.
Who am
I don't know
targeting?
why I hit Stug. Sorry, because I healed him.
I'm not sure. Kiri just did y'all call left or right? Kiri just made a ranged attack.
Well, yeah, presumably we're gonna call left and right.
Roll, so I rolled.
Well, y'all weren't in turn, so I would say the person that doesn't have an arrow in their neck, because one of them does.
I did the right, and he did the left.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying I can't target anyone in the combat tracker.
You can't. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. So just roll it. Okay.
That's why you said give me an attack roll. I just did what you asked me to do.
You're right.
Talking about Naughty, calm down.
Yeah, oh, you're so lucky.
I was close to a 1.
So y'all were sitting there like, I don't know who, and Carrie's just lets fly an arrow. And you freaking out, like, you're just looking like, what? And you're trying to, like, I don't know who that, and you just let fly another. And y'all see 2 figures, like, drop. One slightly after the other. One drops on the inside and one falls to the outside. And y'all hear 2 very loud splashes. Everything seems okay.
High five.
Very nice.
At the far end of the wall, which is probably about 100 feet away, y'all see some more figures with torches lit in their hands coming out and heading down the wall.
Walking?
They seem to be moving pretty quick. Not a full run. They're heading your direction, yeah.
How many of them are there?
Just 2.
Oh, let's shoot them too.
Yeah, let's do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. All right,
Okay,
I call left.
Okay, I'll shoot right.
So y'all wait a little bit until they get in range. And again, there's a squad that's been moving down the wall and towards them the entire time. So y'all are just kind of taking out guys as they get in front of them.
Yeah.
You see them moving quickly through light and then slowing up once they get into darkness. Okay, make 2 ranged attacks. They've both walked into range.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
So Kiri lets fly another arrow, and it lands right in the throat of the guy, and he's and falls back. Anadius, you let an attack, doesn't quite get in the throat. It nails him square in the chest though. Roll damage.
Yeah, hopefully it's a lot. Let's see. Where? Oh wait, it's not on the bar anymore. One sec. I think it must have moved.
It should be over next in weapons.
Should be right next to whatever you just rolled.
No. Yes. What I'm saying is... Oh, sorry. Never mind. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh. Yeah, you drop him hard. Like he lands and lets out a as he dies.
Was it a quiet
well,
one?
let me
Or a loud
rephrase.
one?
He's not dead, and he's starting to kind of let out like a as he rolls on the ground.
I take him out.
Curie lets out another arrow, and it nails him square in the head. And little flowers like bubble out of his skull, like little petals, as
nice.
the arrow like roots set, and they're just they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Little fireflies.
Little, but I'm pretty deadly with my bow and
The
arrow.
little fireflies. As his wailing stops. That said, at the sound of that wailing, you see kind of lights in the nearby guardhouse coming on and some alarmed voices. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Heard.
Yeah.
And we're going to stop there.
4 minutes till 2.
Yeah, we're going to stop there.
I want to continue, but I understand.
Freaking rolled a 20 for initiative.
I rolled a 3.
It seems like such a waste for a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry for the. I was doing for the insta kills. If y'all rolled 5 over their AC, it was a insta kill, and y'all were doing pretty good. But yeah, that one wasn't quite 5. You were just a little short. You almost one shot him because he had 11 hit points.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he had just enough to get a little wail off. And yeah, that's.
Am I ever going to be able to shoot 2 shots
In the stream.
around?
As a druid, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we will end it there.